Someone else's good news just spoiled your night. You were fine, and then a promotion, a book deal, a perfect body, a perfect baby. Suddenly your own life feels smaller. It's ridiculous. It's human. And if we don't understand it, it will quietly run our lives. Social platforms are not neutral. They're comparison engines. They compress the world into highlight reels, strip context, and feed them to our primate brains, designed to track rank in a tribe of 150, now exposed to millions. 3 design features jack up envy. Scale, you always see someone above you, always. Salience, achievement and beauty get surfaced, struggle gets cropped. Speed, your nervous system gets hit with micro-comparisons every few seconds. Result, your self-worth rides an algorithm. But envy isn't just a bug to delete, it's a signal. Before we learn how to use it, let's name the forces underneath. Social psychologist Leon Festinger argued, we evaluate ourselves by comparing to others, especially similar others. That upward comparison can motivate or crush, depending on how we read it. Key distinctions. Similarity amplifies envy. The closer they are to your age, field, background, the sharper the sting. Controllability matters. If their advantage feels attainable by effort, envy can motivate. If it feels rigged, nepotism, sheer luck, resentment grows. Visibility beats truth. You react to what's salient, not what's accurate. Add the hedonic treadmill. Wins fade fast, new targets appear. You never arrive. Without an interior compass, you outsource your values to the loudest metrics: followers, money, abs. The fix isn't to stop comparing. Good luck. It's to upgrade what you compare and why. Roland Barthes can help decode our feeds. 2 tools, Studium/Punctum from Camera Lucida. Studium is the cultural code, the general interest of an image. Punctum is the wound, the detail that pierces you personally. In the success post, the Studium is career milestone. Your punctum might be the logo on the wall you once applied to, the year in the caption that matches when you derailed. Envy attaches to punctum. It's not abstract, it's intimate. Mythologies. In mythologies, Barthes shows how everyday images carry myths, ideologies disguised as nature. A startup bell ring becomes a myth of meritocracy. A wellness retreat becomes a myth of purity and control. Feeds sell myths. Effort is always rewarded. Balance is a purchasable state. Beauty equals virtue. If you read images as nature, you feel defective. If you read them as myths, you gain distance. You can say that's a story format, not the full truth. Your envy starts to loosen when you see the frame. Nietzsche saw a particular kind of envy mutate into moral creativity gone wrong. Ressentiment. It's not a momentary sting, it's a slow stew. Powerless to act, we redefine values to protect our ego. Pattern, you feel inferior to a rival standard. Strength, success, recognition. You can't or won't pursue it, so you invert the table. Their success is vulgar. We're pure because we're overlooked. Real artists aren't popular. Ressentiment is seductive because it grants moral victory without change. It corrodes agency and taste. Nietzsche's antidote isn't be like them. It's self-overcoming. Own your desire, choose your values, create your path. Don't borrow meaning from negation. If their success provokes you, ask, what do I genuinely want? What am I willing to pay for it? What am I willing to refuse? Envy, then, can be a compass. Ressentiment is when you smash the compass and declare, "North is stupid." Research distinguishes malicious envy, you want the other to lose, leads to sabotage, rumination, withdrawal. Benign envy, you want to close the gap, leads to effort, information seeking, skill building. What shifts envy from malicious to benign? Perceived fairness and attainability, self-efficacy, belief your actions can matter, value clarity, knowing which goals are truly yours. You can't choose your first feeling. You can choose the frame that follows. That frame determines whether envy becomes fuel or poison. René Girard argued we learn what to want by watching models. We don't desire objects directly, we desire them because someone we esteem desires them. On social media, you are drowning in models. Desire amplified. Two dangers: thick desire collapse. You swap your deep desires, craft, family, place, for thin, contagious ones, status symbols, because they're easier to see and count. Rivalry escalation. The closer your model is to you, the more it turns zero-sum in your mind. Remedy: curate your models and widen the field of worth. Choose models who embody processes you admire, not just outcomes you covet. And place your life in a broader horizon than rank. Truth, beauty, goodness, time. Treat envy like pain. It's a signal. Ask 3 questions. What value is implicated? Not the object, their book deal, but the underlying value: voice, influence, creative mastery, security. What is the real gap? Skills, network, time, geography. Luck. Naming the specific gap turns fog into tasks. What is the honest cost? Trade-offs in hours, money, reputation, relationships. If the cost is unacceptable, release the goal on purpose. If it's acceptable, commit on purpose. Decision rule: either re-choose the value and pay the price, or consciously renounce it and stop self-torture. Ambivalence is the engine of ressentiment. A practical runbook for when a post punches your gut. 1. Interrupt the loop. 2 minutes. Name it out loud. I feel envy. Put the phone down. Breathe. 4 to 6 count exhale for 1 minute. This drops arousal. 2. Locate the punctum. 3 minutes. Write the first sharp detail: the award name, the city, the collaborator. That's the punctum. Note the story it triggers. I'm late, I'm overlooked, I missed my window. 3. Decode the myth. 2 minutes. Ask, what myth is the image selling? Meritocracy, effortless balance. If it's a myth, what's missing? Mentors, privilege, failure, time. 4. Extract the value. 5 minutes. Translate object, value, their funding. I want resources for my project. Their body. I want vitality and discipline. Circle the one value that really stings. Decide, pursue or release. 5 minutes. Pursue. Define one 90-day project that moves the needle on that value. Make it process visible. Hours practiced, pages drafted, weekly reps. Recruit one peer for accountability. Release. Write a one-sentence renunciation. I release the goal of VC-backed scale because I value autonomy. Put it somewhere you'll see. Replace with an alternative metric aligned with your horizon. Convert to admiration, optional but powerful. Send a short, clean compliment. Congrats on X, it's inspiring to see your consistency. This converts enemy model into potential ally, or at least dissolves covert rivalry. 7. Adjust your information diet. Mute 3 accounts that inflame malicious envy. Add 3 models who share process and values, not just outcomes. Repeat this protocol until it becomes a reflex. You're rewiring mimetic desire, not suppressing it. Colleagues' promotion. Punctum, the title you once wanted. Value, influence plus recognition. Decision, pursue. 90-day plan, lead a cross-functional project. Practice executive communication, ask for feedback. New metric, number of decisive contributions, not likes. Friends' viral success, punctum, the follower spike and blue check. Myth, virality equals worth and overnight success. Value, audience for your ideas, impact. Decision, choose. If pursue, 90-day plan. Ship 1 substantial piece weekly, newsletter or video. Test 3 formats, collaborate twice. Measure signal metrics, replies, saves, time watched, over vanity counts. Define success as conversations sparked, not views hit. If release, write the renunciation. I value craft and depth over scale. Replace metric with 12 great essays, or 100 true fans engaged. Body looks envy. Punctum, the beach photo at your age, the visible abs. Myth, effortless perfection, and beauty equals virtue. Value, vitality, agency, attractiveness. Decision, pursue sustainably. 90-day plan, 3 strength sessions per week, 2 Zone 2 cardios, 8,000 to 10,000 steps per day, 7.5 to 8 hours sleep, protein target. Metrics, adherence rate, aim 85%, energy, lifts, resting heart rate. No crash diets, no all or nothing. Or release the aesthetic extreme. Choose strong, pain-free and present over photo lean. Measure performance and mood, not mirror panic. Other people's wins didn't steal your life, your scorekeeping did. Feeds train you to swap deep values for easy metrics, countable, comparable, addictive. Nietzsche warned what happens next. When we can't win by those rules, or don't truly want to, we curdle into ressentiment and call negation virtue. You don't have to amputate desire, you have to aim it. Treat envy as a diagnostic. Find the punctum, decode the myth, extract the value, decide, pursue or release, and then change the metric to match your horizon. Curate your models. Admire openly. Build a life where progress is visible to you even when it's invisible to the feed. 3 questions to leave with. What will you count for the next 90 days? Who will you learn from without turning them into a rival? What will you refuse so your yes means something? Someone else's success can be your poison or your teacher. Choose your frame, change your score. Get back to work